Hello y'all, welcome to part 3 of my House Lannister playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod, Hearts of Ice and Fire. And this mod takes place in a modernized version of Game of Thrones. That's why you see soldiers using guns instead of swords in this world. And besides that, in part 2 we crushed House Tully, and now we're in the process of taking Winterfell. But before we continue advancing, let's actually pause and stop our advance altogether. And I'm going to do this because I have a little trick up my sleeve, because the ruling ideology of this country is fascist. Let's justify on the Vale of Arryn, who decided to stay out of our war. And their reward for doing that is an invasion. So let's get our units together, gather these units. And right now, we're going to have them rally together, have Tyrion Lannister be a hill fighter or something. He's going to join here. He will be, he's going to lead the army he's going to set up to defend the Riverlands from the Vale of Arryn soon enough. But in our focus tree, let's do focus on the Navy, free civilian factories, build tons of military factories. Just do that. Modify government, get a political advisor, captain of industry, Lorena Krakenhall there. He'll join the ranks of political advisors of the House Lannister alongside Gregor Clegane, the Mountain as he's known. And we have some free military factories, make more guns please, and get in a position to invade the Vale of Arryn, get all that done. And we have paused our advance here. The Vale of Arryn joined House Stark anyway, doesn't matter. We were going to invade them, but that's irrelevant. So let's continue to advance actually. I was really going to actually invade them, but whatever, forget it. Let's actually just finish off House Stark, though, with the 4 armies we have up north. And I wonder if the Vale, the Arryns, will join in the war. Yes, they did. They were called in by House Tully. I'm glad we left some divisions to defend the area. And are they a major player? They are, technically. So once they go down, that will be that. They're going to flood into the Riverlands, too. I need to stop them from advancing. So let's actually... Who would be the most suited division for this? Let's get all of Army 3, take them out of the front line here. They're going to move down south and just dig in with, get all of Army 3, Army 5, merge it with Army 3, then move all of Army 3 down to the front line in the mountains. Stop the Vale advance and just dig in. Meanwhile, the rest of Army Group 1 will finish off the Starks, then we'll turn around and destroy the Arryns, who want to go to war with us, despite the fact their main ally is just about to lose the war, because they're genius like that, I guess. Whatever. So just keep focusing on the Starks. Let's move some planes up north also, because we don't really, just focus here. The north, just take out the enemy here, get all that done. Just destroy anything we have of enemy presence here, get rid of them. Move more. House Bolton has capitulated, he was a puppet of the Starks. Move some fighters in the position in the north. We are suffering a little bit due to restructuring of our front lines. Push forward, please. Be aggressive. Take Winterfell. Just take the city. They have some defenders, I will say that. Not many of them, though. Take Winterfell, though. Get closer to the capital. Good. Take it. They're just moving around from it. Yeah, we're going to just take Winterfell. Easy peasy. Nothing. Yeah, it's basically... And we're done with the Starks. Now we have to move back to deal with... we gotta keep one army around to deal with... We'll keep a couple of armies in the north to deal with the puppets. But House Stark has capitulated, they're done for. And Winterfell falls to House Lannister. Despite their heroic defense, the Stark forces at Winterfell were unable to hold off the advancing Westerlands forces. Resistance within the city has largely collapsed, and a lion of Lannister can be seen raised over most government buildings. Are we witnessing the end of House Stark, or will their forces somehow manage to rebound and retake the capital? Most experts consider this scenario unlikely, and it won't be the last city to fall. Meanwhile, the Vale of Arryn has moved some units in to Widow's Watch in the north. Meanwhile, let's finish off what's left of these enemies up here. But who can we move here? Let's move Army 1 down south. They'll head down here and also hold back the Vale advance for the time being, but we'll have the Army 4 finish off the Mormonts here, Mormont Keep. Just take care of them, move on Mormont Keep, get that done, and have Army 2 finish off the Starks at Last Hill. and that should clear the way for us to go focus more on the Stark. I mean on the Vale. But let's move some planes from here, set up to take on the the Arryns in this area. Use this airbase here, big airbase set up in the Riverlands. Get some more close air support planes moved around. Close air support will be critical to stop the Vale incursion into the Riverlands that we were trying to hold back at this point and move into the Mormont area. Just end them, please. We've got to move all of Army Group 1 into position once we're ready. Take the capital, take Last Hill. Karstark should be defeated now. Yeah, House Karstark is suffering pretty badly. They capitulated, so it's the Mormonts. They're done, and Mormont is over. So all the puppets of the north are done. They're gone, essentially. Let's now gather all of our troops, get some expeditionary forces from House Greyjoy, and rally all of our men, and prepare to advance on the Arryns. I don't think we're ready for this war. So let's get all these front lines, make them disappear, and the Vale will make their stand, and ultimately they will be destroyed for opposing the Westerlands and Tywin Lannister, the leader of House Lannister. So get ready to march on Erie. We got to have some doctrines available here. What can we do? Hunt and destroy, get that done. Move more planes around. We got to do that a little bit, probably. Focus now on the Vale entirely. Get some more planes deployed. Get a few fighters. Take some fighters. I think we got some fighters from the Starks. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we did. Look at these fighters here. Focus on pushing there. We have all this close air support and range of the Vale. Get them in this airbase. Some of them anyway. So focus on the Vale. Also, let's start decrypting their cipher. Cryptology. Decrypt that. That'll take some time to do, but it shouldn't matter too much. Also, we may need to build up some infrastructure. I mean railroads. We need railroads, don't we? We probably do, considering how my invasions have gone this entire time in this playthrough. We gotta build railroads constantly. It's ridiculous. So build this here, build all this up, get all of it done, and let's get ready to advance. Go. The Vale Arryn is not ready for this, so this is what they get for helping Stark. Push forward. Let's activate, be aggressive here. I mean, we're already being aggressive. Get the remainder of our divisions down south and drive onto the capital of the enemy, and this will end the Northern Kingdom's Union. More than likely, I imagine. Yes, they're going to be done for. Wickington, move into there. Advanced artillery upgrade is done. Move more planes into position. Any more? Yeah, let's use a different airbase now. Who can we move around? Too many planes in that one. Move into a different airbase, please. Like 300, 200 planes would be ideal. With these close air support, though, go here, and that should be enough to destroy whatever the Vale may have opposing us. Just move into the Erie. Take every city they have. Get the Gold Town. All that, just capture it. And we're going to probably link up with the other forces of the Westerlands Alliance, like these forces from Dorne and these Ironborn here. They are 9 stars. Ace pilot promoted. Good. Take the Erie, please. Get it captured. We're fighting in some very bad hills. Research nuclear reactor. Why not? Get some more infantry upgrades. Get infantry anti-tank 1. Support weapons 4. Also night vision 1. They have so many divisions here. Baratheons moved a lot of troops up here. They're defending their own country, though. I don't know why they're doing that. Construction. What can we do? Build more railways. Build more railways, indeed. We need them desperately. Work on these, though. Work on them. Improve them. Build more of them. I don't care. Just get them done. And we have grouped up with our allies, unsurprisingly. So continue the push now. Can we get the Gold Town, please? They have a few units here. Not as bad as it could be, though. Just flank around for now. Move in one way or another. Surround the city. Just let's get an entire army. Or deploy more units. Maybe, yeah, just surround the city and destroy whatever's inside of it. All the enemy divisions there, just make them crumble. Get these units. Army 5. Tyrion Lannister will lead the charge there. Have him take Gold Town, the rest of this peninsula, and Rune Point. Capture it for our faction and for House Lannister. And by doing this, we will win the war. Probably. So just move in, take this city here, take Runestone, and move some divisions around maybe. I don't know. Just take whatever we can, speed up. We are on the fastest game speed. Take every city we can. And there's one division now, just one unit defending, well, no units defending Gold Town. That's over already. For forget that, advanced by Tyrion Lannister. Then he'll still have his troops to take over the rest of the peninsula. Take Old Anchor. Anything that has victory point value must be controlled by us and our alliance. And Vale of Arryn was not ready for this. The Vale is definitely crumbling in terms of defenses here. Longbow Hall has fallen. The conflict is over, and what we're going to do is take all we can. Make sure we get all we can here. We're just going to expand House Lannister overall where possible. Take all this, take everything. We're not going to aim to satellite any countries unless we have to. Actually, I don't know. I might be willing to do it after turn 1. Just take all this land here for House Lannister. Take all this in the Vale. Take as much of the Vale as we like. Well, most of it anyway. Take this. Keep expanding, or no. Can we stop in turn? So the Vale. Lannister is now quite large. House Lannister is, so let's start making puppets at this point. Puppet Mormont, Puppet Karstark, or Bolton. Can we do that? Never mind. In turn. So keep puppeting people. Bolton, Puppet, or Liberate Satellite House Hornwood. In turn, pass. Satellite Puppet. Get all that done. House Stark, break away tons of their houses then. Pass, Puppet. Puppet all this. House Flint, House Glover. Just puppet as much things as we can. House Manderley here. House Glover. This is the punishment for the North opposing the Westerlands. Puppet. Who can we puppet here? Satellite House Grafton then. Get that done. House Stark is still going to be carved up even more. I don't know what to do with them, really. Bolton. What can we do with them? Not much. Satellite House Tarth, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that. Satellite them. And I think what I'm going to do right now is pass. Enough to just puppet what's left of the errands here. Done. They don't even control their capital at this point. And pass once again. What's left? Okay, I think that's it. In turn, Bolton. What can we do with them? I don't know. Just take all this land here. Actually, no. Don't even worry about it. Just hit done. And we have carved up Westeros in the way we wanted to. And from this, House Lannister and its leader, Tywin Lannister, has grown exponentially. It's a lot larger now in terms of its size. Also, subjects, tons of subjects, and I mean a lot of them. House Glover, House Manderley, House Hornwood, House Grafton, Sapphire Kingdom. That's the fastest name for House Tarth, which is down here. Wow. House Stark, House Mormont, House Karstark, House Bolton, House Flint of Widow's Watch, and the Vale of Arryn. Who leads all these factions, these countries? And that's Lysa Arryn, generic guy. Crownlands took that. That's the grandson of the king. Grandson of Tywin Lannister, Joffrey Baratheon. He took some land. So here we are. Bolton, Ramsay Bolton is our puppet now. House Karstark. Sansa Stark is our fascist leader of House Stark. Okay, then House Glover, House Stark. And I think that's all the puppets, really, we have. I believe it is. But I think I'm going to finish this playthrough here since our wars are over. If you enjoyed this playthrough, please consider liking and subscribing this video. Thank you to everyone who leaves the comments. Thank you to everyone who does leave the comments. I do read all of those. Like I said, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. You can check out Hearts of Ice and Fire in the video description. The link to the mod is there.